for Nigerians. And I want to make you know, here, we know they support any political party. Individuals will get track record. Track record. Now your track record, now will qualify you. And now, where you dey here, Nigerians and the rest of the world, they hear you. Over to you, man.
Your Ordinary President, I am putting myself up as a mother of the nation. And that will make a whole lot of difference. Like you said, when a mother steps into the house, that's a difference. I'm stepping into the country because I'm feeling...
Please, Mary, I'm going to interrupt you. Fortune, please come and set this thing. It's not clean. People need to hear her. My microphone is clean, but the other wireless microphone is not clean. It be like say person get kata. Your Excellency, man, please sit down first. May they come get them right. Make you not be like sabotage. Other people can't talk here their own clean. We reach your turn. You were the woman. You can't be like saying, I deliberately we do you. No be me do them. If somebody do them, now them do them. So you collect another. Somebody should talk to the other mic.
Ordinary President, how this one be?
Okay, Madam, make I hear you. Introduce yourself again.
My name is Dr. Karongosu.
That one still they seize. Clear them. No worry. Clear them.
From my own side, how it be from
your
my
own
side?
day smooth. Madam, introduce yourself.
My own is this smooth.
Very smooth now. Make we appreciate it.
So our own day smooth.
No, your own no day smooth. Our own, Your Excellency, your own day smooth.
Thank you, sir.
Ordinary President.
What now? May they call them back for you? Come back. She wants to see you. Continue, ma.
If I repeat, ask me about my track record. I'm a Nigerian from Southeast extraction. I got enough education to stay here to express myself. At least I have a degree in accounting and finance and the health system, a master's degree. I started at 3 years old, volunteering. So my middle name is Volunteer. And I've been volunteering up to today. I have a record in selfless service all the way. I carry the aura of my great-grandparents everywhere I go because she was also a volunteer. And I lived with her. She was over 100 and something years old. So I grew up with 100 and something years old. My grandmother is 102 years old. So I lived with her, so I copied with her. She was also a volunteer. If you remember the woman who's 102 years old who wants to be president of Federal Republic of Nigeria, that's my grandmother. That's my mother, actually. So it runs in the family to volunteer. And my track record socially, I left this country, I went to overseas, and I put my further education over there, and I continued on the track of selfless service in America. So I was the first African to be appointed a commissioner in the history of the US. I was appointed Commissioner for Women Affairs.
The first African?
Yes, to be appointed a commissioner in the history of the US. And I was appointed the Commissioner of Women Affairs. And then I didn't do bad. I think I got international awards being in that office. During my tenure, I got black people all over the world to wear what I'm wearing to go to work. That is, you can come with your braids. It was not so before I became a commissioner. That was a landmark achievement. Also, in those days, it's like a man has a degree, the woman also has a degree, and there's a job. The white gets paid 20 naira, the black gets paid 10. And if you damn a woman, you get 5. But I made it sure that everybody gets the equal pay, whether you're a man or a woman. And then during my office as a Commissioner for Women Affairs, I mobilized women, including Nigerians, to attend Benji Conference in 1995. That was a landmark achievement for black people all over. And on that line, I was the first to be appointed the chairman of National Council of African Affairs, where I dealt with most of Africans, the presidents, trying to bring them closer to the Western life, especially during the AGOA. I was able to mobilize Africans to come as a unit so that they can benefit from that AGOA. As the National Council of African Affairs, I was able to establish African Caribbean Commission because I noticed that African as a whole, no matter where we come from, we were lacking so behind. Either because we keep going on single note, I decided to make it such a way we can go as a unit. You know how they say you can break one broom, but it will be hard to break
a bunch of broom.
Exactly. So we can get our share of what the society has to offer. And on doing that, the African Caribbeans were able to participate. If you hear so many Africans now, either the commissioner or the running for mayor and what have you, it's because we have put our house in order.
Well, now don't lay the foundation.
The foundation, so we can speak with one voice. And then, of course, you know, our brothers and sisters from other African black countries, like Caribbean, West Indies, they're more aggressive than us. So when I was in that office, I noticed that if you throw 5 bottles on the ground and say, go, get it, Caribbeans will get 4, we get 1.
It's because we are not greedy.
So in that note, I initiated another African Commission. So what the African Americans, African Caribbean get, we should be able to get half of that coming to the African continent. So that was a landmark achievement.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's appreciate her. The journey so far has been good. Now, what are you planning to do for Nigeria?
Well, as you know, as I'm standing here, if I look around, I will see my sister. They're wearing the same clothes I'm wearing, maybe different styles. But all of us are Nigerians, so we know what is happening in our continent, in our country. So what I'm planning to do, I'm going to be walk the talk president.
Walk the talk president?
Yes. So I won't sit in my office and not knowing that somebody is funny money through one small project. I will be around. I will be a people's president. That's what I'm coming out to do. And as we know, security is #1 problem we have today. So what are we going to do that other people have not tried? If a mother in the house calls for a meeting, everybody will put their skirt and trouser up because trouble day. And what I will do first is gather everybody and have a national meeting with everybody, including the troublemakers, because they belong in the same family. I won't shake them away. I will bring them closer. Let's talk. What is the problem? So I will have that national conference with everybody, including
the troublemakers.
Yes, because they're all family members. I think I will get the real reason why they're doing this, and they will go on course. Second, it pains me so much, personally, that our soldiers will be ambushed, killed like animals. What's wrong? I will make sure that our boys and girls, the military, police, whatever, Navy, name it, will be fully equipped to match that on those troublemakers. And not only equipment, though, because you can put a child in front of this computer, we know what to do. So I will arm them with skills how to operate any manner of equipment that we have. And not only that, I'm there with skill acquisition, not to make soap, is to repair our equipment
when it gets spoiled.
So we have to have those in place. But not only that, these our soldiers on the road, they're supposed to be getting more money than they're getting now because they're the forefront soldiers. They are foot soldiers. If you don't empower them, if you don't motivate them, God, you know what they're holding? Gun. So they stick. So we have to make sure they are taken care of, monetarily, make sure we have health insurance that will cover them, make sure we have their family covered with the health insurance, with extra money, and should there anything happen to a soldier, the family will not go begging for money.
What about police?
The same thing.
Okay, oh,
Police in
okay, armed forces.
Armed forces, but police, my heart goes out to them. Because in 1998, when finally the democratic process came into place,
99.
I spoke in Voice of America. My first outing was on police. I begged my government then. I was in PDP. I said, let's take on police. I don't even like the clothes they wear. Because the clothes you wear will affect your mood to start with. It will affect how people look at you and respond to you. My people say, how the people dress, and so you are dressed. And I talk about their money to be paid to them, insurance, motivation, training, and retraining, because they are people's forces. They are the closest to the society. So we must give them. We must give them what they need. When I see American police, they live in the community. If he steps out of his house, look at him from head to toe. He can't give him less than 100% appearance. And appearance affects how you feel. I don't want to see my police people, I can't even run to them to ask for a help because of the way they look. And the morale was nothing to write home about. We should give them what they deserve. Put them in the pedestal. Pay them their money.
And then if police die, the family they suffer before they get benefit.
And that's what I'm trying to say. That the police, which is the closest to the people, I will make sure that family will not suffer in any way. Their children should be taken over by the government and trained. Their wives should be given something to do if they're not doing something to do. And the police should be given an honorable burial.
Maybe this way policeman go die. Even some of his colleagues no go even attend the burial.
Yes.
Yes. Sometimes the ones who attend the burial, when it reach time, when it reach time to pay death benefit, family no go see death benefit. Other things, they no go see. Thank you very much, man. You have 5 more minutes to tell us more.
Okay. But I will give you an example of the police case.
Yes, ma'am.
I was traveling from the east to Abuja, and I met one policeman, very sick. He wasn't in a uniform, though.
Yeah.
But I figured he must be somebody in the forces. Then I asked him to say he was a police. The leader to say that he ran into problem with the transportation system that we use. And then they ran away with his luggages. So when I look at the man, he was very sick. So I decided, okay, let me take up on his case. I asked him a couple of questions. He was abandoned. He was sick. Nobody wanted to attend to him because he's a police. I took on his case to the IG. As IG, when a military guy falls, and they use the language, in the field of war, the army will carry that dead body, whether alive or dead, they go drag him for safety. When a policeman, use the word, fall, nobody cared. I said, Aji, I've come for one of our own. I was the chairman of PCRC, Police Community Relation Committee. I said, we won't let this one be a victim or statistics. We should give him the first class treatment. He has the chances of surviving. We should make sure that the family is planning to take their husband, whether alive or dead. So anyway, to cut it short, the IG approved a first class treatment. He approved anything that is approvable, including insurance for the wife. Eventually, unfortunately, the man died. But instantly, the family were taken up. They were given flag, given honorable burial.
The way they do them for other developed countries,
Yes.
at least it is consoling.
Yes.
The man is not coming back, but the man is
family.
honored, the family is recognized.
Okay. So
Let
that
me
is
appreciate
that's what
her
it's
again.
supposed to be. But when I resolve the issue of security, we know, like I say, I'm a Nigerian too. We're hungry. We need to pick on agriculture. We need to pick on food security in this country. The reason why we have to get the problem solved first, because most of our people, agriculture, they don't go to farm anymore.
Insecurity.
Insecurity. So once we get insecurity going, we go into the agriculture, so we can have enough to eat. Because somebody who is filled up will not have the reason to be angry. As we know, the hungry man is what?
An angry man.
An angry man. If you go into research why we have all these social vices, it's empty stomach. Every one of them. Boko Haram, cattle henchmen, kidnappers, bandits, Yahoo.
Your Excellency, ma.
If you go into the
Your
research,
Excellency, ma, some of them na ideology, no be hunger.
from the beginning, they're hungry. That's why they got some people, some projects, and that project failed, and they become something else.
Okay.
But if you make it sure that none of our citizens can go to bed hungry, just like it is in the foreign countries, I don't think our Yahoo boys will still be in the business center.
Yahoo boys na greediness. No be say, no be.
Some, if you research into it, they're hungry. That's why they were looking for something else to do. We didn't arm them with something to do. If you say, tell a child, give me that gun, fine, he might give it to you. But what are you replacing it with? If you don't replace it with, when you come back like a snake, it didn't cut fully, it will be bad. And that's why they go there. So we make sure we have enough food to eat and for it. And the other one, we have to go into power and energy. Because if we don't have power, even if you give him money to go and do business, and he decided to manufacture, what light is he going to use to make it successful? So we're going to maximize the hydro, the solar, and as an alternative. And believe me, I've started assembling the world best in energy to come and assist us. Because we don't know it all. We need the light. Without light, I won't be here. You will have this program. So after that, believe it or not, we are going to have another person-to-person.
The whole of this roof here is solar panel.
There you go. So let's invest in it. If there's an alternative power, we can't depend on just what they call it, the
National grid. National grid.
NEPA.
NEPA. Okay, NEPA.
It will never get out of our mind. Even if we grow old, we'll still remember
NEPA.
So we do that so that I must unite Nigerians. We are so divided now that the first time somebody asks you, where do you come from? Before, when I was growing up, there wasn't anything like that. So we have to come back to the center, uniting our people. Because with unity, and after unity, progress. And without that, and believe me, I am a nationalist. Love Hausa, Igbos, and Yoruba, and the other 360-something ethnic group. We are one. But you know why it seems like we are so divided now?
Politicians.
Politicians! You tell them, oh, they see that guy wearing that in this one, Hausa. For what now? Give him, and myself, the same potato, the same rice. Don't give me potato and give him rice. I will make sure that
federal character
scheme works. I say I'm not going to be a sitting president. I'll go around to make sure my policies are carried out the way I said.
That is walk the talk.
It's walk the talk. And if you don't, you are going home. Nigerians love each other.
If you become a president and one of your cousins as a minister, if you can't become president, and you one of your cousins will come become minister, can't thief money, and you can't hear, what thing you go do?
I go call them to the room and say, here, bring that money here. If you don't bring it, you're going now.
So if you can't bring your money, you go leave him.
If you bring the money, he has to also take an oath for Nigerians that you're not going to repeat it. And if he does, it's gone.
Okay.
There are many good Nigerians out there. It's just that they have not given an opportunity. Only one people circulating. After governor, he becomes senator. After senator, he won't be president. After president, he wants to minister. Hello? Are you the only Nigerians in this place? And that's what makes us worshiping them, because stolen money and the money they make no be small. And when you say, hey, this government is doing better than the other one, is it not our money? It is our money. So you're supposed to spend it on us. Not when you give him 10 naira, he spend 1 naira, say he did better than that's governor. Now your money. Now our own money.
Some state governors have no they pay salaries.
Believe me, I will be up and doing check and balancing. See, that money that belongs to people must be used for the people.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, your final words, man. And then I won't make you know, say this studio they open for you. Anytime where you get anything to tell Nigerians, you can always come. How much we collect for your hand, man? How much we charge you?
Not to do.
Did you promise us money?
No, nothing. I've been listening to this wonderful human rights. I'm also a human rights person. So I admire what you do, this organization. I admire, and I said thank you and thank God for your existence.
Yes, ma'am. Did we charge you money?
For where?
Did you promise us money?
I haven't seen you personally, self. Talk less.
Thank you very much.
So I thank you very much. But I will say this. I'm also going to establish an institutionalized agency for our senior citizens. If you're 55 and below, 70 below, in fact, if you're 80 below, you're in heaven. Because they are the one that built this country. And now we are throwing them into the dustbin. It's not going to happen. So that's one of my goals to do.
Thank you.
If not for self.
Thank you, ma'am.
Because I see them all being abandoned, ignored, abused, and so on and so forth. I have the testimony of some guys here for one of our generals.
Even the first ever swimming coach in Nigeria that has gone international all over the world, he did here. That is stand up for recognition, man. Yes, sir. Please remove the mask small.
You say you should
remove the mask small. This is the first ever swimming coach in Nigeria. Now the man we train Nigerian army. Now the man we train many people will be world champions. Now the man we carry Nigerians travel abroad for competition. Money remain. He carry thousands of pounds back to Nigeria. The same man, they pursue waiting be in entitlement now.
So because of that, the 102-year-old one, that's what's her NGO, the Voice of Senior Citizens of Nigeria. And she's been shouting since last year, and now we're starting to see small evidence of good evidence of her shouting. You know, some states are saying we will give transport free. Some people say head. Government say okay, we establish. She says she's not going to stop shouting. But I will tell you one thing. I will be a president that if you touch my people anywhere in the world, I will spend my last.
Please, I think she deserves a standing ovation this time around. No, let's appreciate her, please. Oh no, not be this one where they take out, they do here for other countries, and Nigerian government will keep quiet. Please, let's appreciate her again. No. Even if not the only thing and power you do and security, only 3 things, we are okay. Power, security, and protect Nigerians' integrity.
Mr. Ordinary, I'm not just saying it because I want to run federation. I'm a very unassuming person, and I don't blow my trumpet when I do something. But I know I was gifted. Because when I was 3, I was carrying the bags of the senior citizens to the market, and when they're coming back, I get privilege to get akara, beans, this one. So I became a very popular child. So I know that's what they call it, a reward. Even if nobody says thank you, the lizard say when he falls from the heaven, ground, if anybody not say anything, he go do like this.
He go tell himself, say, I try.
I have done this already, if you look at my record. In 2000, 1,000 Africans, I would say 1,200, got stranded in Ghana aviation airports. Over 2 weeks, we do have high commissions over there.
1,200 Nigerians.
1,200
Africans stranded in Ghana.
Stranded airport for 2 weeks during the 2000 December. And 420 were Nigerians. When I flew in from US, I thought it was Christmas because that 2000 was the first time after the military something. But I was seeing so many people with oxygen, pregnant women, children. Okay, but my flight that was 6:45 is on record, even in Ghana. Postponed 7, 8, 10, 11. I started asking questions, and I'll cut it short. And without any benefit, any international violation that these people accorded to these people. So I stepped in. I got the case all the way to the president's office. But I would say the president in the airport is the MD. He represents the Ghana government. And I said, why? Why are my people here in the airport for? But 2 weeks. They gave me a run for my money. But being a gifted visionary and a Nigerian and American brain, I obtained 2 aircraft empty within 24 hours to carry Nigerians and other Africans.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
In xenophobic 2014, South Africa. You remember it?
Yes.
For the xenophobic, if you don't know, when they clean Nigerians and other Africans. My country, we are doing poking, diplomacy, and the people are dying. And they planned for reprisal to deal with South African investments here in Nigeria. I stepped in. I said, violence is not the way to go. Let's go to the other side. Already, South Africans have had a refuge in their embassy here. Their ambassador was Lulu.
I led a protest that time to the South African embassy.
So they have gone in there when the thing was really heated. So I went to the ambassador and said, listen, if we don't do something now, tomorrow morning,
you know, go sweet for a year.
So I cannot, both Nigerians in diaspora in Nigeria here, and we went to the embassy. Good. So we signed citizen to citizen peace accord between Nigerians and South Africa. It was in all headlines and front page of all Nigeria and the South African newspaper and the rest of them.
Thank you very
much.
So
after that, I didn't stop because I knew the foundation started from the King Zulu of South Africa. If you know that, he made that statement that started that thing. I traveled here with my own resources and went and met King Zulu in his own south. And I cut it short, we agreed that his statement had done a lot. So he agreed that he's going to call his people to order, which he did, that he's going to apologize to Africans or the world, that which he did, and most important, he joined me and my colleagues to do peace show in the rest of Africa.
Peace rally.
Peace rally.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We stopped the xenophobic in Toto until recently.
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate her.
The last, and I see that.
Okay.
The Indonesia killings of Nigerians, which happened with 5 Nigerian citizens. The same thing happened. I led Nigerians in diaspora in Nigeria here to approach Indonesian president, which we did. Within 2 days, the man replied to us. The 5 Nigerians he had taken to go and execute, he returned them to the city. Our demand was one. I'm not saying we are angels, but give these people opportunity of having legal system that speak both English and Indonesian, because they were tried in the first place with the Indonesian language throughout. That was a landmark achievement. At the end, my people were freed.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me appreciate her now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, you may be seated, ma'am. My brothers, my sisters, when I don't hear, and the name of your party once again before you go, ma.
African Action Congress.
Thank you.
AAC.
Thank you. Let's appreciate.
At the end of the day.
Thank you. My brothers, my sisters, if we not look down on us, say time done, they give us signal to do it, and signal make we continue to the van. No, they go. Yes. Now, we don't dey talk am. No be party this time around. Now the individual. Imagine say this woman no get this kind of opportunity to talk. When for here, some of the things which she don't achieve on behalf of Nigerians and the ones which she dey plan for Nigerians.
No.
When I hear how much we charge her, when I know here,
we hear 0 naira.
when I hear how much she promised say she go give us, 0 naira. Now so it's supposed to be. With this one now, if una think say, okay, Nigerians go decide, if we go put you amongst the 10 people, where we go buy ticket for, buy form for, we go buy. Once your party gives you, but now Nigerians go decide whether make we include you, or make we not include you. So far, we have people like the current Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osibanjo. We have people like Rabi Omusa Kwankwaso, former governor of Kano State, former Minister of Defense, former this, former that. We can get Udom Emmanuel, the present governor of Akwa Ibom State. We former governor, they attack him, they undermine, but with all that, he achieved something. Where somebody tell me, say, in the next 50 years, Akwa Ibom people go they benefit from waiting this man don't establish for them. We can't get Governor Zulum of Borno State. Despite the insecurity, sabotage, frustration, and everything, he is still making Borno a city to be reckoned with. We can't get this man, we sabi talk well. Peter Obi. When I hear the kind amount where he leave behind after he dey leave government house as governor, how waiting he don't achieve, how he takes support our industries and the rest, he can't dey amongst the people where we go buy form for. Why would they talk say we go buy form for una? No be because una no get the money to buy. We don't tire for God. We don't tire for Godfatherism. Some of una we no get money, but una get the people. Some people we get money, go sponsor una, buy form, do campaign, hire thugs, do that one, buy DPO, buy army, do this one. By the time una come enter office, una loyalty no go be to the country, but to the Godfather, because the Godfather is telling you, I am everything. I made you who you are. But now we are taking over. We Nigerians are taking over. We bought the form for you. We voted you in. You don't have any option than to be loyal to this country. Now the thing be that will nothing concern us with any political party. APC, PDP, ABGA, AAC, all of them, nothing concern us with them. Now the individual will go align himself with the political party. We are non-partisan, but we believe in your track record, because waiting you do no go lie. If you lie, say you do this thing, they go check. Like all these things where you mention now, Nigerians go check. Is it true? If it is true, he go qualify you more. Make they recommend, say you go there amongst the 10 people where we will buy ticket for. I don't know whether you understand. The one we will buy for Udom Emmanuel, that they present them to Ram any moment from now. And as so we go continue. You get one other person where they say, make we buy ticket for him. Even if, as soon as he show interest, say he won't be president of this country. Governor Malam Nasiru El-Rufai of Kaduna State. According to people, they say he tried for Kaduna State. Many people talk, say, no be even the Kaduna. Say, when he be FCT minister, now there he establish who him be, and the kind person where he be. So people talk, say, because of his record, waiting he established for FCT as FCT minister, before he become Kaduna State governor, they say Governor Nasiru El-Rufai qualify, make we buy form, give am. Not be because una dey hungry, not be because una no get money to buy. No, we are taking control. Not be this one way some people will sponsor somebody, go they kick our leaders up and down, they push them around. The oath where you go take no be for shrine. I know say some of una they go take oath for shrine. Our own na public oath. As we vote you in, now so we go vote you out. Nigerians don't pass that level where they go take us to here. Where they check their record, where they check on our record. Anybody where you misbehave to before, we go bring the matter out. People where you don't do good to them before, we go bring the matter up. May God see us through. Amen. So Nigerians, the floor is still open. We get space where we go add more people. Anybody where you know say he dey credible, he get the record, where in antecedents they clean, let us know. We try them open to Nigerians. Nigerians go decide whether make we abi, make we not. Make we appreciate Her Excellency again. My brothers, my sisters, if I looked at an assisted time done, they give us signal to do it, and signal make we continue to the van. No, they go. Yes, any update?
Yes, my Honorable President. The first update we did now from the Karachi people.
Karachi people?
Yes, I believe that in their studio, they talk say they want to demolish their house. We can't carry them, go meet Madam Jume. Madam Jume call us, can't discuss with the chief, and then talk say they don't settle everybody. So they can't find out say about 36 of them.
They no settle
them, and they can't demolish yesterday. So then they here this morning.
Make una come forward. Make una introduce ourselves. Carry the microphone. Wetin be your name?
I am Michael Ogbu.
Michael Ogbu.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from? Come.
I'm from Karachi.
Karachi. How many years you don't live for Karachi?
34 years.
34 years. How many years your house done there for that place?
12 years.
Okay. Next person.
I'm a resident, Abiodun.
How many years you don't live there?
I'm 27 years old in Karachi.
How many years your house done there?
9 years.
9 years. Okay, next person, please.
My name is Friday Adaga. I'm an inspector.
Two of them are waiting for front. Make una sit down.
I'm a police inspector living in Karachi. I've lived in Karachi for 15 years. And my house has been there for 7 years. Yes, I built my house for the past 7 years, sir.
Okay, next person.
I'm Dickiness Mariam Abbas from Karachi. I built my house since 16 years ago, and I've been living there.
For 16 years now, where do you live there?
Yeah, 2 houses.
Okay.
Good morning, my ordinary president. My name is Bernard Odera Dixon. I've been in Karachi for 17 years, and my house has lasted for 12 years, sir.
Okay.
Good morning, Honorary
Drop
President.
that in now. Do I need to tell you?
Good morning, Honorary President. My name is Ayuba Musa. I live in Karshi for almost 14 years. I'm living in my house. I built my house in Karshi almost 6 years now, sir.
Thank you. Anybody wait no talk clearly, I know we go tell them. If you like, talk clearly. If you like, keep quiet. No problem.
My name is Abuchiliva Ibrahimako. I'm born in Karshi.
Born in Krashi.
Yes, sir.
How old are you, sir?
That's two.
So, and they born you there?
Yes, sir.
So you get your own house, I've been a family house?
No, I get my own house.
And the house don't reach like how many years?
This 10 years and now.
Okay.
Good morning, Ordinary President. My name is Michael Okereke. I'm in Karishi for 10 years now, and my house there is 10 years too.
Next person.
Good morning, Ordinary President. My name is John Dankes. I'm 12 years in Karshi, and my house is 10 years.
Next person.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Come forward, small, make camera capture you. Come forward, make camera capture you.
My name is Enoch Jennifer. I've lived in Karsi for 15 years now in my own house. And that house was built about 18 years ago.
Okay, somebody says that the sound of the mic is bad. Is it true? But I don't need to tell somebody to help me monitor this thing now. When I deal with me, when I know say I need something perfect, not what you are listening here, what people are listening to outside. Okay, not be now, maybe. But this message came at 17 minutes after 7. After 8, 17 minutes after 8.
Okay, there is one from Mary Paul in YouTube. It's a massive thanks to our infatigable sound engineer. The sound is reasonably okay at the moment. Cheers.
Reasonably okay.
Okay, and that's 8:23.
Okay, so we go to fine tune them. We go to fine tune them. So everybody don't introduce himself. How will I take buy on a land?
So we bought the land from the inhabitants there, the natives.
When I buy the land from the natives.
Yes, sir.
When I want tell me say when I know here when government they talk say make anybody no buy land from natives.
So we had it very well. But before then, it was the Emirate Council, the chief of Karishi, that directed us to that portion of land. That place is safe.
The chief of Karishi?
Yes, sir.
The one where die?
No, the one now, the current one now. He said the place is safe for us, that he can defend us there. That place is not FCT. And if we check, when we came here, there was beacon that demarcated FCT from that land.
So FCT now crossed into Nasarawa State?
Yes, sir. It was lately that the chief set that land to FCT, and the place now became FCT because of the road they constructed there. So they now say that place is FCT. So when they came in for the road mapping, they said they want to construct road there. There's no existing road there. It is just a community. So the road had to pass through the community where we are living. And 71 houses were marked. Then at the end of it all, 2014, then by 2019, they brought the compensation, the money from the honorable ministers. So we're supposed to go and collect our money because the chief, the emir, asked us to use names of indigene to stand in for us so that we can get compensated. So when the money came in 2019, all of us will rush to those who stood in for us. To our greatest surprise, they said they were not paid. So we had a meeting, we went to the chief, and the chief said, the minister said he should only pay his people, that is the Karishi people.
The same emir will tell you, say, look, when use these people.
Yes, and all of us, we use names of indigenes to stand in for us. The document is here, and the letter he wrote to cover the 71 names here.
What will be the name of this chief? Talk to me now. Give a microphone.
Alhaji Danlami.
The number you
Ismaila.
dialed is switched off.
Alhaji Danlami Ismaila. Na him tell una say make una no use una real name. Make una use the identity of the indigents.
That is what he
say
said.
if they can't compensate, they go can't compensate una through the indigents.
Yes, sir.
Then the indigents go carry the money give una.
Yes, sir.
Una can't agree.
Yeah, agree.
Now when he reached to for now the same Alhaji Danlami can't write covering note under in Emirate Council. Consultant, I collect this document, make we send them to the whole world, make the whole world see waiting them do these people. Now, the same Danlami can write covering note, we cover una, we be 71 people,
Yes,
71
sir.
houses.
Yes, sir.
Now they can't pay the money. About 30 something of una no can get money.
Yes, sir.
Only 40 something, abi 30 something people can't get money.
Yes, sir.
So, what happened to our own money now?
Our own money, they didn't give us. That is why we go to him, and he agreed, say he will help. And he didn't help.
So they demolish our houses now?
They have just the permit yesterday.
They demolish them?
They did, sir. With other people.
Give them the microphone now. Share the two microphones, please. You've been there talk, you.
I said his house was demolished yesterday.
This inspector?
Yes, sir. With all his load inside, intact. The chief sent his foot soldier, his vigilante. It's not government that did the demolition. It's vigilante and FCC. They just came in unaware, they caught us unaware in the afternoon, they just brought in Caterpillar.
Which one is the FCC?
The construction company.
Oh, just Chinese company, FCCCE?
FCCN. SCCN.
SCCN. Cetraco?
No Cetraco, sir. It's an Israeli company.
So the Israeli people and the vigilante. Now then can demolish you now.
Yes, the man called Robo, that is his foot soldier. He used that Robo, he brought the Caterpillar and some few trucks, and they mashed this man's house and some other houses with his load fully intact. Because he was not at home, he went to work. So when we raised alarm, we went to the station and we discovered that it's an illegal demolition. It's not from development control, it's not from LCDA, it's the chief and the vigilante. Because he has been using him to intimidate us, terrorize us.
Well, I still recognize this vigilante people.
Very well. He stays with us. He has been intimidating us all this while.
No, the other vigilante people will follow.
We know him very well. His name is Robo Ambassador.
Him. They talk about them. Oga, try listen first. If you have personal grudge with Robo, you no concern me. I say, una go feel recognize the people who can't do this thing. Yes, sir. The vigilante people who can't do it.
Yes, sir.
Simple. You see, when they talk about this vigilante, people know they hear. Some of this insecurity we would they suffer na vigilante cause them. For far north, Yambanga. I remember in Kaduna, you get one time where the man done that. They go carry motor, they enter town, they walk. The way Bakassi boys been they do, and the other one, Bakassi boys and Isakaba, the rest. They go just they walk. They go just point somebody for front of their house. You there for front of our house, then they pass. They go just point you. They go rush. Boo, 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 boo. Type person. Before they go reach where they go circulation, blood circulation. No, some people after they lose the thing, discover say they no be criminal. The hand don't go forever. They go type person like cow. Some of these Fulani people where they aggrieved. Some of them talk say they go do their own. They go sell cow for market. Cow where they rear from childhood. They no go fit to enjoy the money. They come back vigilante don't catch them. collect their money, kill them. Some self slaughter them. Carry gun, give somebody who no get discipline. Carry gun, give somebody who no get record. They no go demote them, they no go do, they no go. Why army, police, and other ones they no say law they will hold their neck. Anybody we don't thief before go one join vigilante. Person we want one legalizing stealing, you go one join vigilante. We have good vigilantes, but they are very few. Very few. Where you go understand genuine vigilante, na vigilante we come out as a result of say thieves they terrorize a particular area. Then residents go come up say, Kai, we no go fit sit down. Maybe they come they kill us one by one like this. That kind of vigilante. And even them, they supposed to check them because excesses go come enter. Personal grudges go come enter. But this one, John, people just face the vigilante. No salary, no allowance. And you they carry gun or you carry symbol of authority, give somebody. Some of them still stuck illiterates. Some of them now foul thief them be before when they grow. Some don't thief goat. Some don't thief people generator before. You can make them authority. Like when we they grow, one of our childhood friends will be thief. We all our mama then they tell us say make we know they work out with him. He grow with his grandmother. One day, anytime when you disappear, we know say you don't go prison. You go do 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, you go come back. 1 year, 6 months, and each time when you come back, in tiffin they grow. If they mature, they go. The last time when we come see him, he come back, na police uniform he wear. Yes, he don't go police college. He don't become police. The next thing where the post him, CID. He never go far for the police. We don't they see him with peace to the enter our area. Now our childhood friend we know say na thief he be. Me I've been talking. I say this police community relations committee. I say make them dissolve them. Make them do fresh acceptance of application. Make them run background check on each individual where they say we won't be PCRC. And then vigilante. Make them dissolve all of them. Make them start fresh recruitment. Make them see how many people they clean for vigilante. You get people who don't be thief before they repent and a genuine repentance. Such people, if they operate for that kind at that kind level, they do it with every genuineness in them. Because they don't thief before, they have hatred for thief now. Not be the one way to thief the hungry, but you no get the guts to go thief. Now you hide under vigilante, you can thief. You catch him for night, he say na patrol they do. So now they don't come demolish on our houses.
Yes, sir.
When I get this robo number, give me the robo number, make we hear. What of the chief number? Give us the chief number and the robo number, make we hear. My brothers, my sisters, in case when they wonder which radio and TV station be this now Human Rights Radio and Television. The mic you used when you spoke last was very clear, but the one Presido is using and that of the complainants are very poor. Good morning. Yet you have people around you. Kai. Kai. Consultant Ike, call His Royal Highness Dalami Ismaila. See the phone number. make we know why then do them, waiting then do them. May person settle down, do what he supposed to do. No, you go follow the gossip, they discuss with this, they discuss with that. You no go concentrate doing work. They don't they call them.
Back later. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, Your Royal Highness. Your Royal Highness, good morning, sir. My credit they go. Zaki da kai nake magana. You activate, you keep quiet. End the call. Make you call him back again. His name is
His Royal Highness Alhaji Muhammad Ismaila Danladi.
His Royal Highness Alhaji Ismaila
Muhammad
Danladi. Just give me quickly. Did they press you busy? No worry. Now, these people are Nigerians too.
The person you are calling is on another call at the moment. Do hold on or call back later. Thank you.
It's better. It's off. It's off completely. Come and see. Now it's on. Now it's off. I mean, make we use that one.
Do hold on or call back.
Anybody where they close to His Royal Highness Alhaji Ismaila Muhammad Danladi, the chief of
Karishi.
The chief of Karishi make una inform him say the ordinary president they call him on live radio and television plus social media. After that first one where he activate, keep quiet. This one, they do number busy. We don't call him 3 times. We no go call him past 3 times. Send a message. So when I get any other thing where I want talk, okay, call Hakimi. Maybe the chief they under Hakimi. Make una call Hakimi. Make we hear from Hakimi. That's the second number. The Robo is the vigilante guy. My brothers, my sisters, in case you they wonder which radio and television station be this now Human Rights Radio and Television. Make we save time. Where you they go? Anybody we want right number, give us, make it they write them clearly. I beg. Give me as you don't dial them. Thank you very much. Thank you. Waiting be the Hakimi name.
Ahmed Doka.
Hello, Zaki, Inakwana. Bagajia. My name is Ordinary Ahmad Isa of the Brekete family, Human Rights Radio and Television, Zaki.
Okay, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Zaki, you and I are live on radio. We did live on radio because of one complaint where people from Karishi Cry come. They carry cry come say they demolish their house and they talk say no be you demolish their house. They say na that lady
Muhammad
Ismaila that lady will be the chief of Karishi na in carry vigilante under the leadership. Excuse me. Under the leadership of Robo and the construction company, they can't demolish their houses. Now, yes, sir. Now I say make I call you as the Hakimi.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, Your Highness.
As far as the family is concerned,
yes, sir.
I know that you protect the interests of people.
Yes, sir.
And also the interests of government.
Yes, sir.
As far as you know, the Royal Highness Allah Ismail Muhammad and myself as a district head of Kerchi Central, the senior district head, and that we are not doing anything illegal here in Kerchi.
Okay, it's not illegal.
What I'm trying to explain to you, if you can give me 5 minutes.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. Yeah.
This has been long on the ground that we want. Someone wants to do bypass because of drainage, water enters people's house. You don't do that road. Don't worry, they are always in problem. Anytime they say they will just stand up. They will stay there throughout. The rain, they come, they stand up. Everything is well. We reported to the government, they came and saw the problem. They said they want to do it. I hope you understand. That is aspect one.
Yes, sir.
Aspect two for compensation. If you can go to yesterday, you'll find out that it has drafted a file or law that non-indigenous should not be paid. And if you are an indigenous, I hope you are listening to me. So I want to go to yesterday, you'll find out.
Yes, sir.
If you are an indigenous and you are in Karo, you have a house in Karo, and you come to build in Kerchi, the one will be demolished without giving payment. But when they go to Karo, if you are from Karo, they will pay you that of Karo. With the individual or the leader, the community leader of that place, we are not happy because we need people in our place. You can't stay without people. Kerchi was not like this before. It was all bush around, but when development comes, we are now people like to stay with us. Because those days you cannot even come to Kerchi because there's no road. When they post it to Kerchi, will be crying. But today, Kerchi is already developed. And it's not our intention to say that they demand this house is subject to the government. You can't say no. I'm a joker as a district and I like my life. The Royal Highness cannot say, you and break this religion. We cannot do that.
Yes, sir.
This is beyond our expectation. If you want to find out details, you go to the city, they will give you all the details. None of us has problems here. Even the minimum they are supposed to use a security man. They are not going to use security man. So please contact the director, plan and survey, FPDA.
Okay.
The Bible is there, the law is there. We are not saying, we are not destroying people's house. Even we don't have power to destroy even a kitchen of somebody. Somebody who wants people and we will destroy their property without reason. You can't do that.
Okay.
But I have to keep talking. We can't do. We are very, very difficult people.
Yes, sir.
I think you follow up in what you do.
Yes, sir. Your Highness, sir.
Yes.
The talk say His Royal Highness, their chief, been tell them say, as then they compile list, may them no use their original name, may them use the original inhabitant, that is indigenous name, may them put, so that when compensation come, the indigenous go collect the money, he go give them. And they say that something of them no get this thing, the compensation. They even talk say this, wetin make the talk say the operation na illegal operation be say na only the construction company and vigilante people, this and led by Mr. Robo, na then come with caterpillar, na then come demolish their house. They say no be government do am. Now make I reach out to you, sir.
It was a very, very big mistake yesterday when we found out that these people did not bring instruments. They are supposed to bring instruments along with them.
Yeah.
That's the mistake they made, the company. You know, they are supposed to bring instruments like 10 or 5 or policemen or
now make the people talk say no be government do the demolition.
It is true. So that security, we discussed that yesterday with Suhar Hani. And why these people will start this thing without informing the constituent? They are supposed to go with the constituent. They should know. So that is the only area that made a mistake.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Highness. Sir. Thank you. Make we appreciate His Highness. So, His Highness, the Hakimi talk say this operation no be illegal operation. When I hear, say the mistake will happen be say the construction company no carry police and civil defense. Because people for Abuja sabi say when government won't do demolition, then they see police and civil defense. Now, you get one time where I've been referring to Dr. Jume Amodu. Waiting be the outcome of our meeting with her.
Dr. Jume said that the chief said he has paid everybody. He has paid everybody on this list.
Okay. When I go write letter to the Minister of FCT. Okay, is he calling back? Oh, yeah. Hello, Your Highness. Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. My name is Ordinary Ahmad Isa, sir.
Okay, who is it?
My name na Ordinary Ahmad Isa of the Human Rights Radio and Television Brekete family, sir.
Okay, someone just told me that there's a program, a friend of mine.
Yes, sir.
I think it's an avid listener of your radio. So it called my attention that somebody is reported a case in the place.
Yes.
And that you're trying to reach you. What is it about this?
Now, people where they demolish their houses for Karshi. We talk say, now you tell them that time where they won't compile list of houses where they go compensate. You say, according to them, they say, you tell them, say, may they no use their real name, may they use indigenous them name, and so that by the time the compensation come, the indigenous go collect the money, can give them. And you write a covering letter to cover up the 71 names, only for a few people to be paid, and 30-something people, they no get the payment. I've been referred them to Dr. Juma Amodu, and according to Dr. Juma, according to them, the talk say, Dr. Juma Amodu tell them, say, you talk say you don't settle everybody. So now I make with a call, and they talk say na illegal operation where you send Mr. Robo with Vigilante and the Caterpillar with the construction company will be SCCN. May they come demolish their houses.
Well, let me tell you. You see, it was not my intention to talk to you because two reasons. One, I'm also myself, in all humility, I've been in Kashia for 25 years now. And I'm also a journalist like you. I'm a retired newspaper editor, national newspaper editor. And so, as much as possible, I don't want to get involved in media controversies. But I have to say something that these people have been very unfair to me. Very unfair to me. And I think God will take care of what they have done to me. They have been very unfair to me. That's why I decided to talk, because when they told me, somebody linked me up and I was hearing what they were saying, I said, I have to speak.
But you have the opportunity now to say your own side of the story.
Let me tell you, they have been very unfair to me. You see, Karshi is in FCT. Under the relevant laws and regulations, anybody, whether an individual, if you build any structure here, and it's not given to you by government, it's not given to you by government, meaning the emir of Karshi, that is myself, or the district of village head, does not have the right under the law to give you 1 inch of plot in the whole FCT.
I tell you now, this one I don't tell you now. I told them.
Which is 9,000 square kilometers. Nobody has that right to give you. No emir, no district, no village, no farmer. The land has been taken over from us since 1976. What the law says is that it's now government land, but any time government requires to use it, they will pay us adequate compensation. Now, they are doing road networks in Kenshi. It's a long-standing contract. And as a road corridor, that they are going to do to link us like a bypass. Now there are a lot of buildings in that place, and these people, when they go, they see a space, they negotiate with our locals, and they pay them. The palace, as a policy, is never ever involved. In fact, they do not come. It's when there's a problem, when they buy land, there's a problem, they find their way to the palace. And we tell them, when you are buying it, did you come to us so that we can guide you and tell you, don't buy, oh, this is FCT. Go to Nasarawa, because we are sitting between the boundary of FC and Sara. When there's a problem, we say, no, we don't have anything to do with it. Now, when they identify this road corridor, that the road is going to be constructed, naturally, all the buildings there will have to go, because they are going to build a road there. Now, we took an enumeration, and the policy, please let it be known, is that no compensation is paid for illegal structures. Anybody in FCU builds any building that is not permitted by law, not given to by the minister, even area council chairmen, is have no right to give any land again. Because FCT lands is not like they say why you have urban land and rural land. The whole land in FCT is urban land. It's under the control and authority of the minister of the FCT. So they made an enumeration, and the Department of Resettlement and Compensation, the policy is that when they do enumeration, if there are indigenous houses involved, they will compensate them. Because they are indigenous, their town, that is their own town, they compensate them. But any house belonging to a non-indigen will not be compensated. So when they took the enumeration, they separated the indigens and the non-indigens. So my own councillors, and this is why I say they have been very unfair to me, decided that these people have been living here with us for a very long time. Especially these people, they have been here even before the Civil War, and we have excellent relationship with them. And it is our own people that sold these places to them. Whether we told them it's Nasarawa, whether I told them it's FCT, we don't know. So we should help them so that they too will be compensated. And I told my council member, look, this will be illegal law, because I know the law very well. But they said, no, what we can do is to ask people who sold these places to them illegally to say, okay, look, put your name. Because if we take it to the authorities and they see that it's not an indigenous, then they'll just cancel it. So we said, okay, bring the persons who sold the land to you, want to help you. So they sold this person. I was okay, put your name there. You put your name there. You put your... So we replaced their names with our own names, with the names of our natives who sold this land to them illegally to help them. Because when they were buying, they didn't come to me to certify. So we made this list and took it to the then director of sale and compensation. So they started processing for payment. There was a delay in the payment. So these non-indigenous got impatient, and they were going to grant no compensation following up the payment. Ah, your name is Uche. Why is your name here? Why are you following this payment? Your name is Ekechuku. Why Fansville? He said, no, I have a house there, but you know, we put the name of this indigenous before he so that when they pay him, we give him the money. They say, eh? So that the director himself came to my palace, he's retired now, and said, Sariki, I said, yes. He said, why did you do this? I said, what did I do? He brought out the list. He said, we have sanitized the list. It's only 37 or so, some number that are indigenous. All these people are not indigenous. Why did you include their name?
So they almost got you into trouble by trying to help them.
They collect government money. I laughed. I said that they are your brothers. They are Igbos. He said, you want me to go to the FCC? I will never do that. I will never do that. I will not pay them. because that was the law says. I don't want to go to FCC. So I said, okay, I'm sorry. I thought you can help these people. They said they have been coming to my office. I said, but I'm Igbo man. Your name is not here. And they told me that, no, you said they should put indigenous those that can help them. I said, well, if it's going to be a problem, we'll stop it. So that was how their names were then removed and the indigenous were paid according to the law.
Okay.
So even after that, some of them are my friends, like the police person. He says, it's honestly, they are all my friends. Some of them are mechanics, they've been here for a very long time. And we have a very close community here. We relate to no indigenous very, very well. And I said, we have to help people. There's nothing we could do. In fact, we even tried to realign the road corridor so that their houses could be saved. It was not possible. I called the FCC, the SEC contractor. We called it. It was not possible to arrange the road corridor so that the houses could be saved.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's the situation we are. You understand?
Yes, I do, sir.
And secondly, there were a few people. There were a few people, 6 of them, that were indigenous of FCT but not indigenous of Karishi. So they brought up a case, including, if I may say so publicly, the younger sister to my predecessor's wife. The sister, she's a baggy woman, she's the sister to the wife of my predecessor. But she's not from Karishi, she's from Karu. So I now called the sponsor. I said, Madam, can we help you? She said, no, I cannot do anything because if somebody is living in Orozo, it's an individual Orozo, and we are paying compensation for a house in Karishi. When compensation is, when we are going to do something in Orozo, we still pay compensation as in Orozo.
Okay.
So we can pay them. But there are 6 of them. So out of compassion, I now approach SCC, and they are anxious to move to the site because the rain is around to come, and that place is a major problem for us because Karishi is on the slope. So when the rains come under these, they go and block those areas. In fact, we have massive projects, so we are rushing because the rain is to clear that gutter where they are going to do the new road corridor. So I now said, we have 6 people. Can you make some kind of arrangement and just assist them so that we can? So they said, okay, this government says, well, we can make an interarrangement between us and assist them. And I think they made the arrangements. So FCDA, please note, nobody has any authority to organize or authorize any demolition FCT except the Department of Development Control. Everybody knows this.
Thank you very much, Your Highness.
And they are the ones that yesterday came in because they are busy operating around the airport corridor, which I'm sure you are aware, and they brought a few people here yesterday and said, look, they want to remove these structures so that they can, and naturally, we must give a reference from the palace. So we asked this secret who spoke to, and the head of Vigilante, to be with them, it's a must, because it's not an illegal exercise. No. It's authorized by government.
It is clear now. Thank you very much, Your Highness.
Demolish anything.
The reason why it sounded...
let me tell you, I regret that these structures have been demolished because, like I told you, I have a long-standing relationship with them.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Highness. The reason why it sounded familiar to me when they said it was an illegal demolition is because we have had situations in the past where private developers will bring Caterpillar, make some kind of kangaroo arrangement to go to demolish people's houses. So that was the reason why it sounded, convincing and familiar to me. But with this explanation you have given, thank you so much. I think we are now clear over the situation. Thank you so much for your time.
Take care of yourself.
You're welcome. Thank you. Please, let's appreciate him for his response. Now, my brothers, my sisters, when they buy land for Abuja, I don't talk am one time here, I go repeat am. Make una no dey buy if no be government allocation. Some people they buy, they know say demolition go come one day, but they don't calculate and say before demolition go come, they go don't recover wetin they go recover. Back of ShopRite and Co. Those kind structures they. You see, una nearly put the man for trouble for trying to help una. Now in talk say una know they entitled to compensation as non-indigents. He say, who be the person who sell the house for you, or the land, or call the person, put your name. And then some of una, because of lack of patience, according to them, now I repeat, I see some of una they shake head. If you no do, maybe one of una don't do. Una, the person come work out because the person who did that office before na Igbo man. And even him, it is a he go fit use that sentiment. He tell the man say, nah, these people don't stay with us. Now your Igbo brothers help them. And the man talk say, you know one go EFCC. Even when he pressurized the man chuku something, he say he no go do. I think if Namibiuna, I go look for a way to move on with my life. Because it was said that before the demolition happened, maybe I fit put mouth. Maybe I fit delay some things. Maybe I fit buy some time for una, say, may them give una between so time and so time. But these people now, they talk say, Karshi dey for valley. Rain, they disturb them. According to what he tell me. And they try to rush, make sure say they create way for water. My brothers, my sisters, no be every problem where they carry come meet ordinary president now they feel solve. Now God, now only God, now they feel solve every problem. But it be like say you want to talk something.
Honorable President, thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. I want to clear something really to hear. I was one of the committee that was set when the donation was made to go to FCDA. And when I was in Kefi writing my national exam, they said I went to FCDA to write, which I wasn't around. What brought this problem all together was, when we had a meeting, they said they want 40% from most of what we're going to get.
Oh, make when I give them 40%. Oh,
this is a problem. I will bargain. So we're going to give the person standing for us 10% and the palace 10%.
20%.
20%. They refuse. They say, okay, we should give 30%. I said, okay, we're going to think about that before all this incident happened.
Okay, in that case, make when I go write petition. Come. We will follow up. Daddy, you want to talk?
Yes, sir. That place, Angwa Gware and Angwa Diko, as I am talking now, I can take someone to the beacon between Nasarawa now and Abuja. Before it's Benue Plateau land. I know the place. But they are not talking about the place himself. I took, when he was installed as a chief, I take him there. And when they were talking
now
about,
you even take him there.
I took him there because I have been long there. And we know that it is
it used to be Benue Plateau land.
In Benue Plateau land. And he is the one who said that we should be going to that place. That we shall be allocated that place, not Abuja. Till this very moment, I'm sure.
Make when I go write petition, come. Good idea, yes? We go carry the matter, go where they go give on a listening ear. And then truth go come out. Whether truth from one side or truth from their side. Good idea, yes? Make we appreciate them. When I get lawyer,
No, we have not instituted one.
talk to the mic, sir.
So we have not instituted one. I wanted to finish here.
You need to have a lawyer.
Thank you, sir.
As a group, get a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
Let your lawyer write a petition.
Okay, sir.
Explain everything in the petition. I will take some of the petitions to where we are supposed. I will tell you now where we supposed submit these petitions. Then we wait for waiting go come out inside. Then make una unite on ourselves, make una get lawyer.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Make
you,
we
sir.
appreciate them.
We are grateful, sir.
Make una no make trouble or no fight anybody. Oh. Do not take the laws into your hands. Thank you. My brothers, my sisters, if I look down on a sister time, then they give us signal to do to signal, make we continue to deliver. No, they go. Yes.
Yes, Madam President, we get another update. You remember that case we handle here, we involve NDBC Friday and the late Amos where the Lebanese people torture. You even talk, say, make I carry them go Alliance Hospital, and Alliance Hospital don't even they manage the boy, though he dey recover, but it is slow, but at least he's making progress. Then they here for updates, both the two families, the NDBC Friday family and then the late Amos.
The best way die.
Yes.
When I know you get on this matter, if I tell you, I say I know they disappointed, now I lie. Somebody can't give information where we carry the mic before you sit down, sir. Somebody can't give us information. We're supposed to help police with their investigation. Can you jump the door for me, please? The man come volunteer to give information. He even give credible information about some things where I no go mention on air. We involve police. This informant where they look for protection, when we say it's a wetin happen. Police want, first of all, when they reach there, police expose them to the people where he expose. Number two, they want arrest the informant, join again. He narrowly escape. Come here, full of disappointment. I can't look like fool before the man. Meaning, I trusted you, I gave you this information, you now left me in the hands of those that betrayed me. Where we go for this country with this kind of character? Police, we're supposed, from America, you go see person there for prison. He's supposed serve like 20 years. But because of one information, in the course of their investigation, the person we're supposed to serve 20 years, don't serve like 1 year, 2 years. Now, in the case of one investigation, where they do somewhere, we know concern them. But they can't hear say he get information we go lead to unraveling the mystery behind that crime. They go meet them. They go strike deal with them, tell and say, if you give us this information, by next year you they come out. And then no go ever let anybody know say na him leak the secret. But here we handed over somebody to police. Police go expose them to the people where he expose. And they won't arrest them join. And not be say the information where he give, where he talk say the thing they go, they see the thing. He talk say see person where they involved. My brother, where could I drop this thing? Make I introduce ourselves. Your name, sir?
My name is Naye Gabriel from Chad.
Okay, now you be the brother of the Chadian way die.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then madam?
I'm Sunday Queen.
Okay.
Brother to NDBC Friday.
NDBC Friday. Okay, the sister to NDBC Friday.
Yes,
the one where they receive treatment now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What will be the update where they for ground?
The update is that you know you are signed out to Akaramakala.
No, Akaramakala they face a Brekete family taxi now. Okay, make I hear.
So since then, we've not been hearing.
Sorry. Where is the second mic?
Yes, sir.
Give them to Elder.
Madam President.
Elder.
Madam President.
You take over the matter.
All right.
All the cases where I give Akaramakala to handle, I don't withdraw them. I won't make sanitize this Brekete family taxi. Some kind things don't happen where I'm not happy with. And me, I don't know Sunday Bitoy, I don't know any other person, Temoko Anko. Now, Akaramakala, I hand over Brekete Family Taxi to, the way I hand over Brekete Smart City to Consultant Ike. So, as something don't happen there, some people will carry their money, buy taxi, give Brekete Family Taxi, no they see balance. Even better talk, they no go, some even talk say, if they call, nobody they answer them. And if person won't answer them, they go to talk to them anyhow. Some of these people, now cooperative money, they take borrow, buy this motor. Some of them, then they target, say, now from there, their house rent will come out. Some, now their children's school fees, then they come out, so carry motor, give you 1 month, 2 months. And then the drivers. I don't know, so I don't relieve Akaramakala of every other thing apart from Brekete Family Taxi. Make it face them, make it sanitize them, make we know wetin happen, how we go fit correct them, and then the next line of action. So I will reassign some of the cases where I've been given Akaramakala to handle because you know go get time again. Now full-time job be this. After he give me a report, I go do meeting with investors. After the meeting with investors, I go do meeting with drivers, Brekete Family Taxi drivers, make I hear wetin be their problems, both generally and individually. Privately, I go call them aside, make them tell me wetin be their problem because of fear of being victimized. And then, after that one, I go call external auditors, make them audit, make we know who and who get hand for inside the oil where they stain everybody. Thank you very much.
Ordinary, you know you were so angry about that Brekete Taxi. People appealed. We appealed that because a lot of people are benefiting. It's an empowerment. I know you were so angry. You were even dragged to National Assembly.
In the first place,
yes.
The reason why we established Brekete Family Taxi, now reason where every Nigerian where they Abuja supposed to appreciate. As at the time we established Brekete Family Taxi, one chance don't fool everywhere. Every day you could see 2 to 3 dead body where they one chance people kill. Apart from the ones where they go rush go hospital. So one chance fool everywhere. Now Brekete Family Taxi where you come begin first of all, people go enter motor so they go sleep inside. They go forget their things. As soon as they forget the thing, would they only announce and say, who be the person who enter so motor? Number 2 again, now our Brekete Family Taxi drivers come they fight one chance people. Once the one chance people see Brekete Family Taxi drivers, they go begin they run. So this now, and apart from that, about 2,000 taxi waiting for ground. So no taxi they feed less than 2 people.
Correct.
One taxi they feed more than 2 people times 2,000 plus.
It's an empowerment.
So not be say we do and with any ulterior motive. Now with clean intention. Now the management, how they handle the management of the taxi, now be the issue. So Elder, I go reassign this matter to you now.
That's all right.
And there's some other cases where Akaramakala they handle. I go give them to other people may they handle. Please, from now henceforth, you are going to be the person handling this matter. Thank you very much. So, Madam, yes, talk to me.
Ordinary President, yesterday, a number called me from Apo.
Apo where?
Apo police station. That the Lebanese came to their station. That they are charging the matter. That I should come to Apo. And I said that I'm not coming to Apo until I hear from Ordinary Ahmed. That I'm not going to any.
So since when this thing happened, they don't call you before?
They've not.
They don't call you?
Yes, sir.
Since when this thing happened, they arrest any Lebanese?
They've not.
Now black Nigerians, you go put for sale. Lebanese passed through, made them detain them for Nigeria.
I was hearing the Lebanese man voice. He was saying that they went and arrest his workers because of useless case, nonsense matter.
The Lebanese, they talk for background.
Yes, and I asked the woman that almost a month plus, somebody's dead body is still in the hospital, in mortuary. And my brother cannot walk because all those effects now, the thing is disturbing him. He cannot even walk now. The thing is getting worse every day. So
when I know what they describe here, say it happened to them. Apart from beating, according to them, they tie them upside down for 3. They say the Lebanese man carries some dogs, 3 dogs. The blood waited for their body. According to them, they say the Lebanese man would say kiss. Then the dogs will come, they lick the blood waited for their faces.
Yes.
Apart from that, the condemned oil, this condemned engine oil and this way they for mechanic workshop, they give them drink.
Yes.
So according to them, they say they can't talk, say make the light fire on them. Meaning to say the light fire, then they burn outside. Now so they burn inside. So they according to them, they can't tie them, can't put them for back of motor, can't they drag them for ground round the compound. Now how one take die according to the complaint we receive with that in this country, a foreigner, a Lebanese doing this to a Nigerian and a human being, a Chadian. Now police, the first question where we hear say police ask be say the Chadian get paper to enter Nigeria. With na paper we dey talk abi na waiting na human life wey dem take. Kai, some people no deserve to be police at all. Some people now for abattoir they suppose they work, they slaughter animals. How can you be asking whether then they ask the man wife, the man wey die, then they ask her whether the husband get paper to enter Nigeria abi you no get. Now wetin you go ask first be that abina how wetin lead to the man death. Guy, we get problem for this country. We get problem. Madam, talk to me.
Sir.
Now Apple then call you ba?
Yes, sir.
We go right to CP, make them transfer. This matter don't pass Apple level. Matter where somebody die pass the level of divisional police office. It's supposed go to command. So we'll go right to the CP. Make them move that matter from Apple because we know what in the happen now. And a woman call you like that.
Yes. I was hearing the man was saying because of nonsense case.
The Lebanese they talk.
Yes, that is why they arrested their workers.
You know why?
And keep them.
You know why? They no arrest him. He's above the law. He's above the law. This one where we expose about hydrocino zingeru. If not be we as we expose, Nigerian immigration no say over 200 Chinese dey for Nigeria illegally. They carry tourist visa of 3 months, enter Nigeria, and that is all. Some of them have been here for years. Now, as we expose the matter, now they discover, say, when they talk, say, some Chinese, they enter Nigeria through container. People, they teaching a lie. No! And as they talk, I'm so, make una know, say, good Chinese day. Very God-fearing, caring, loving Chinese people day. The way this Lebanese day, they are a fantastic Lebanese in Nigeria. With these Meccano generators, the Nigerian staff of Meccano generators are ready to die for the Lebanese working for them because they treat them like human beings. In fact, they see themselves as Nigerians, the Lebanese themselves, and they behave like Nigerians. They don't disrespect anybody. They don't dishonor anybody. But who is monitoring what is happening? Nobody. Now here we they talk about Access Bank. For Zambia, I mean, not be Zambia, they talk. They plan to sack 2 people. They say, if you sack these 2 people, the whole money for this bank no go reach to settle these people, and they go close down the bank. They point at UBA. They say, now one person UBA sack for Zambia. Now lead to the closure of UBA. See the building they stand. They know they fit operate again. That is a country that protects its citizens. Now I make of all the talk with this woman talk, the one will move me. Now that protection.
That's right.
Of the citizens wherever they are. That is how to behave. Not be this one way, you know, they go politicize everything. Nigerians, they maltreat Nigerians almost everywhere, and then somebody go talk, say, Nigerians, they disgrace Nigeria. You don't find out whether they guilty of what they accuse them. Yeah. See what she reverse. For that country, they use their country language. Do trial. No translator, no nothing. They say they found them guilty. By the time this woman and her push go, you the result. When they translate, this time around, these people are now say, no, I don't do this one. No, I never did here. They were eventually freed. Let's appreciate Her Excellency. And the time where this thing happened, now man be president. You don't get the sense to do what thing is supposed to do. Make we appreciate this woman again. How can? If I talk, they say I too talk.
Ordinary, that is what we call, when you say your citizen, you want to make it then day patriotic. A citizen go day patriotic when he can't go somewhere. Whether he commit offense or he no commit offense, he go day protected by law.
Now here we dey. Sorry, sir. Sorry for interrupting. American citizen for filling station, he beat pump attendant. He just do bru bru bru. He beat him well. Pump attendant, American citizen. When you what do you do? He rush to American embassy. They give him protection. Go to other countries, enter our embassy. They go pursue you out.
But that's what happens. That's what happens. I hope we.
South Africans misbehave for South Africa. When we carry protest, they see our red eye. The next place they rush to South Africa embassy. Our Nigerian police come, they throw us tear gas. South African police was watching South Africans killing Nigerians in South Africa. I have the video. So annoying. That is the reason why the only person I love in South Africa is Julius Malema. May God bless that young man. May he become the president of South Africa one day. Julius Malema is a very good man. He has the heart of Nigerians. He is the only person I love in the whole of South Africa. Very truthful, very honest, very fearless, very everything. Let's appreciate Julius Malema of South Africa. May he become the next president of South Africa, and you see changes. Now, I saw South African police watching South Africans killing Nigerians. I have the video, evidentially. And then here, the opposite is here. We took a peaceful protest to South African embassy. They start, our Nigerian police begin to throw out tear gas. Like I say, they don't know what then they do us for South Africa. Where is the patriotism?
Even when we wanted to lift our citizens from South Africa, they were stopping the aircraft.
Yes.
They were stopping Ali Nonyema. At a point, it took about 2 days at the airport to get them evacuated to
at that Nigeria. Time, the final humiliation be say when they won. The way eventually pressure come too much for South Africa body. Woman will enter aeroplane. You know who will search Nigerian woman? Now man. Put your hand everywhere. They try to provoke you, make you talk one thing, make the talk say you no go. Then woman go there, search man. Put hand inside your trouser. I don't know what thing her papa put there. Where should they look for? So go they do hand like this in South Africa, because we don't have a government that cares about the citizens. They allowed it to fly. Nigerian police, they throw us tear gas. When they at that time they were killing Nigerians in South Africa. The only person I love in the whole of South Africa as a South African is Julius Malema. May God Almighty bless him. Yeah. Anybody that behaves like Julius Malema or is in support of Julius Malema, may God bless them. Now then they wear red beret, enter their National Assembly.
Yes. And
now then they address the country.
They have institutional memory. If you look at the history of South Africa and see how much Nigeria sacrificed for that country, Nobody expected that kind of treatment.
And Genius Malema remembers this all the time,
yes,
and he appreciates
yes.
it.
He is a generational institutional memory because he knows what his country went through before they came to the situation
we
where they can
contribute
vote,
money give South Africa
where they
that
can
time.
vote now. So
may God see us through.
Amen.
So, my dear, wanna go now? Elder go follow up on our matter. My Chadian brother. So you see, it's not like we don't care. I want you to know.
Thank you very much, sir.
Your brother did not die just like that.
Thank you, sir.
We Nigerians, we follow, we join hands with the Chadian people, and we will make sure your late brother gets justice.
Amen. Amen.
We will not allow it. We will not allow it.
Sir.
You understand, sir?
That's our pleasure, sir.
Your late brother was a hard-working man.
Yes, sir.
He was not a thief.
Yes, sir.
I want you to know, and I want you to tell his children.
Thank you, sir.
That their father did not die as a thief.
Thank you, sir.
He died as a hard-working man.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Please tell the children, tell the relations, send a message back to Chad.
Yes, sir.
Tell them that your brother did not come to disgrace Chadians in Nigeria.
They are aware for the problem also.
You understand? I want you to know that Chadians are very hardworking, yes, and
sir.
they are disciplined.
Yes, sir.
If Chadian they sew clothes, now clothes you go they sew. If Chadian they do, make now they see them. But how can somebody's life be taken and then it seems nobody is showing concern, including the authority? Although, what do you expect? No be Nigerians and they kill for Nigeria way. They don't do anything. Talk
yes,
more
sir,
of a foreigner in the same country. I don't know whether you understand.
I understand, sir.
If I will fit match her cheek, now which person picking should not go fit match? But we are going to get out of this by the grace of God Almighty.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I have something to say, sir.
Oh yeah.
About the wife, she fell sick here very
seriously.
So I take care of her.
Yeah.
So the children too, they for family for Adamawa. So she think about the children. So Monday I try my best to send them to go see the children. So we thank God that the case is approved now. I will send for them, she will come back, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's appreciate. So, Elder, you are on top of this matter.
I'll see them shortly.
Thank you. Kelechi, next case. Thank you. Make we appreciate them.
We get next update, Madam President, and Blessing Adai, we bring case concerning her late husband, her murdered husband, Christopher Adai. So we can't send them go first headquarters, so they come with update. Can people come forward?
Okay, the wife of the lecturer.
Yes, Madam.
Coincidentally, the money I'm trying to raise for her for capital is complete. Hello, give a microphone now. Give them microphone. Okay, remove them. Do I need to tell you to remove the face mask? What will be your name again, sir?
My name is Ada Victor.
Ada Victor.
Yes, sir.
Now you follow our sister, come.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I referred Una to the first headquarters yesterday.
Yes, sir.
That now because I won't make them attend to this matter at that level. As if you say, our sister here don't mention how they kill her husband and brother, Abi?
Yes, that
for Kaduna.
Yes, sir.
And her sister. Give her the second mic. Say they killed your.
My husband's.
Talk to the mic now.
My husband's elder sister.
With her husband.
Yes.
They killed them.
Yes.
And up till now, nothing happened.
Yes, sir.
So because of that one, now I say make them go first headquarters. I called the first PRO. He say he no day around. Say make them meet Mamza. Yes, wait there for in office. make una tell us, first of all, how they receive una. From the gate, make una tell us.
Actually, let me stand for her, sir. Actually, it was a very warm reception.
Okay,
when we went to the gate, we waited for the lawyer from the Brekete family. As soon as the lawyer came, she was well recognized, and we all followed her to the PRO department. Then Manza was appointed to come and interview us, and which I was asked to do a presentation. Upon my presentation, I was able to give them details of what happened. And they also forwarded us to the...
Sorry, 1 minute. Hello, Femi.
Morning, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning. I beg, help me check Brekete family account, how much they there now?
Now, okay.
The total, the last money where they enter the account, the last balance, account balance.
Okay. Let me just log on my phone.
No end the call, no end the call.
Just hold on, I have to log on my phone.
Okay. Sorry, sir. Many people call yesterday, say they want contribute money. Yes, sir.
Hello, I'm just coming back to Abuja now.
Okay.
For the past 4 days, I'm not calling for. Okay, now.
I bet make una no vex so. This na reality radio and television talk magazine program. Now so we dey do am here with the naked matter the way it be.
Just a minute, sir.
No problem. I bet when they observe our picture quality these days, when they see improvement, I be when they know this. It make we appreciate the people where they do the work. Not be when I complain, when I go follow me complain. When they appreciate, make we na follow me appreciate. Just to check account balance. If to check Brekete family account go take this loan, what of them go take account?
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
1.3, sir.
1.3.
Yes, sir.
Make we show the whole world, make them see. Thank you very much, Femi.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Make we show the whole world the account balance. GT Bank. Camera, if you are ready. Camera. 1,374,733 naira 48 kobo. Make we appreciate. And 800,000 now money where them pay for advert. Make una see am. Show this one. Yeah, show am. Nigerians make una see 800,000 r/federal co.renewal something payment, quarter payment, participation be una see am? So that people no go talk say now money where they donate for the woman. Good idea, yes? Yes, sir. Good idea, yes? Yes, sir. So my brothers, my sisters, if I look at and say time done, they give us signal to do signal, make we continue to the van. No, they go. Yes, so
then from the PRO took us to the public complaint department. At the public complaint department, it was still a good reception.
Oh, let's appreciate the Nigerian police.
So they asked me to give them the narrative of what happened, which I still gave them the detail. And the officer there took me to the office of the IG to meet with the PSO, Principal Staff Officer 2. The name is Idris. He's a Chief Superintendent Officer. So when I met with the Idris, he has to give me a brief of his office. Actually, he was not acquainted with the knowledge that those people have been discharged. He thought that the case was still pending at the DPP. That they brought the case to the force headquarters and they advised them to write to the DPP for further advice in respect of the case. And he was also giving me an instance that it is better our lawyer should meet up with them at DPP. Then I now told him that the case is no longer with DPP because DPP has written an exoneration letter to release the suspect. And that the case is no longer standing.
That's DPP Benue State.
Benue State. And those people have been released from the cell. So he was shocked. Then he now told me, okay, the best thing that in as much as these people have been released, that the DPP is stating that there is no case, we should write a fresh petition. And then stating where they have not actually done right in respect of the investigation. Then we should append it with relevant documents that will prove our point. And we have to get to the DPP to get the letter of exoneration that releases those suspects attached to it. By the time we bring it upon, he will be able to reassign it to a for
let's appreciate
investigation.
You say waiting the imposition for IG office?
He's the principal staff officer.
PSO2. PSO2. Let's appreciate the PSO2. You know his name?
His name is Chief Superintendent Idris.
Idris.
Yes, sir.
Okay. CSP Idris.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Make we appreciate them again.
So in light of that, we have already communicated our lawyer in Makurdi. They've written to DPP and they have already told us that by Monday, the release letter that had exonerated those suspects will be made available for us. Then we are going to write our complaint letter to append all this information he needed. Then we give it to the first headquarters. Probably on Monday, we'll be there again.
That same Monday.
And before we go, we will be in Brekete family.
I will even use the ordinary president's letter-headed paper to write a forwarding note to attach to the complaint.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Madam,
thank you. Thank you,
is there any
President.
sign that you're going to get justice?
Yes,
sir.
Take it close to your mouth, man.
Yes,
sir.
There is sign that you're going to get justice this time around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's appreciate them.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes. My brothers, my sisters, if we now look down on assisted time, then they give us signal to do it in signal. Make we continue to develop, they go. Make we hear from Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission before we go come hear from Taj Bank.
Yeah, good morning, my honorary president. My name once more na Peter Utazi, Gentle Daddy on radio alone.
Good morning, my ordinary president. Good morning, Brekete family. My name is Brekete Etim from Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission.
Morning, ordinary president. Good morning, Brekete family.
You are not talking to the mic.
My name now Olubumi Oti from FCCPC.
Make we appreciate all of them.
Thank you, ordinary president. Before I hand over to my colleague, the other time our CEO came to the studio to talk about this loan shark people, and then he promised to give an email address that all complaints should be forwarded to. So this morning we are going to give the email address, and we are still going to talk about this loan shark people. We want to still educate consumers on how to apply diligence when they want to apply for this loan, because most of them are not regulated. That FCCPC is doing much around getting them one by one to see that this issue is really curbed. And now most of them, their account had been freezed by the commission. Raid is still going on them, but we still want to encourage consumers to exercise caution when they want to apply for this loan, because most times when you apply online, you put in your information there, and then your data are not saved. Please, we want to encourage consumers to really exercise caution on applying for this this loan.
Thank you.
And then we will say, I would like to say the email address.
Oh yeah,
we want all complaints to be directed to that email address.
Talk
Lenders Tax Force. Lenders Tax Force. Lenders Tax Force at fccpc.gov.ng.
Lenders Tax Force at fccpc.gov.ng.
London's task force together at FCCPC.
Of course, email now together now.
Yes,
They need to separate them.
okay, yes.
Even if you separate them, we go join yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Shebi, when I talk, when I hear when she talks, say make people apply caution. My own, don't take the loan. If you no take, you no go die. Don't take the loan. They are using you. How person you and I know they related, no be government. He go come carry loan give you. Una no go even ask about una own una data secret. The moment where you register with them, collect 1,000 naira. Everything about your life they know. They know, they can even get the numbers of all the people where you get contact with. When I hear how somebody where is supposed get the work somewhere, they call the people where is supposed go work with, tell them, say, send them message, say in a fraudulent person, now so they no carry on for work. For how much will you borrow? 2,500 naira. Una say na wolf, no be a wolf, no be government. Don't take this loan. They are thieves. Na robbers them be. Pen robbers, computer robbers, anything robbers. I beg make una know they collect this application loan. No collector, if you no collector, you no go die. There are 1,000,001 ways you can get yourself out of every tight corner situation. No collect. No collect. Now because people they collect, now I make them they thrive, they go. Yes, Elder, you want to?
And you know, they are also blackmailers. The moment you have one little issue, they will not also exercise caution. They will publish your picture on the internet or social media.
I'm telling you.
They start disgracing you. People who wouldn't even know when you had transactions with them, small money.
When I see,
you see your picture on the internet, see it on the social media, they will send to your friends and tell them that this person cannot be
fraudulent,
yes,
cannot be. When I see one small office where no reach this our open air studio, they get more than 140 people working for them. Small space with computer. Yahoo in another format.
And the ordinary president, this Yahoo where you talk now, one thing where then they do, you see, then they install spywares in people's phone, because that's how they used to extract the information about people where you they call.
They take
their
over
contacts.
everything in your phone.
Even when alert enter your phone,
they know.
They know. So when once you get involved in that, that's why they don't care. They give you the loan even without physical contact with them.
Sometimes they can even enter your account and take the money.
Yeah, because part of the process is that you upload your BVN.
Yes.
You upload your BVN and you upload your account number.
When I remember the other woman now where she collect loan, she pay. They say make she take again, she say she no go take. Okay, she apply, she can't take, she no go do. I say they count. The next thing, money enter her account. These people enter her account, carry the money.
Even one dangerous trend now, ordinary president. Some people they go ask people where get work like civil servants, say they beg, they just get one small business, make you give them their details, make them take access the fund once the business click. One call me, they talk, say the loan where pastor tell them, say make he give them the working details. The loan where he take for how many years now, he never fee collect salary. Every salary where he get goes into that to settle the loan. And say she no, he tell him saying a business where he get to do. When he do the business, he go pay him.
And na pastor.
And most victims are retirees because they wouldn't know actually where to invest their money or where to put it. And they make sure that they go, these bad guys, they go around the ministries and they start searching, looking for those people who are retiring. They will want to entice them with some kind of loans and all that. At the end of the day, it becomes a scam. They will collect the entire money from the
retiree. Person who will fear God talk say this person work for 35 years. You won't pack the money? Yes,
Madam Brekete. Waiting one advise consumers again, make them take notes for digital business. I mean digital transactional. Never you feel pressured whenever you want to do any online transaction, not to even talk about loan. Read in between the lines and see whatever it is that
if they give you agreement to read and it dey bulky and tiny, carry and go house. If you don't understand, call lawyer. Make them help you check. And not be every lawyer fit translator. Femi,
hello, sir.
The $78 you then thief out of my account, you don't discover who thief am?
I told you I'm in Lagos still. I'll be back to them on my way back.
I beg, as soon as you come, make I trace the person.
Okay.
Thank you. And then you get one young man. Now I won't put money for somebody head. You get one young man where they do TikTok. They use our name, Brekete Family Show. He don't get over 30-something thousand subscribers. And our content, as we they do now, it is streamer. I beg anybody we fit catch them, bring them for me 500,000. Anybody before you carry and come, make sure say na soft copy. Carry and come. Make we take and do example as Nigerian government no dey ready to help people like us. We build brand. Don't they protect the brand with reputation? EFCC get department we suppose help us do this thing. They are not doing. Somebody they impersonate your Fatima that time. We write to police, we write to EFCC. Nothing happened. This time around, if you not catch this young man, if they do in TikTok name now Brekete Family Show, we don't get anything to do with them. Brekete Family is trademarked, patented, is registered. Our content, if they use them, if you not catch them 500,000, make sure say na soft copy una carry come, then I hand over to police. Thank you. 500,000. Anybody will catch that young man. Me and I speak. I start and say, why you they do like this? People, these fraudulent things where you they do with people go think say na me. It took me 32 years to build this brand. Please, don't spoil my name. He said, in the wait from one first before you go change the name. That is after you don't gather all this followership, then you go just change the name to one thing, and then the followership done day. And that time they go teaching and me still change the name. Me and I'm speak face to face, video call. So make you not be like say I know one. For those of you waiting say ordinary wicked. This is my brand. It represents everything I stand for. And I can do anything to protect my personal integrity. It is my personal integrity. If you not catch them, 500,000. The name of the page is Brekete Family Show. Catch them for me. Even if it's your neighbor, catch them for me. Give me 500,000. He cannot afford to give you 5. Even if my senior brother, you and I know they settle. Make una catch them for me. Bring and come. Thank you very much. My brothers, my sisters, if I look at and I say, thank you very much.
Okay, I wanted to say that you should read in between the line and check the interest rate for the loan, and then check the recovery method, and even ensure that the lender has license. But that's not to say that even when they have license,
no be here we then do investment with Securities and Exchange Commission. There are some of their directors now they own some of these companies where they do Ponzi, where collect people trillions of naira.
Yes,
one complaint alone about 250 billion naira. One company.
Yes, my
we discover say one of the staff of Securities and Exchange Commission SEC, na director for that place. Since where we do this matter, we not hear anything again. Yes. Only in Nigeria you can try this and get away with.
It's true, my ordinary president, but with us at the FCCPC, once they have license, we'll be able to hold them responsible.
Which is responsible? The one who they catch, what did they do them? When they buy private jet, they fly all around the world. Carry people money. Some homes are broken. Some people are dead. As soon as they hear say that thing has come, they die. Some now borrow the money. Some pastors now church money they carry put. Some go convince people because the first money where they put, they give them a commission. Second money they give them, now the thing don't fold. No. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let we hear from Taj Bank, then we come back to TSTV. I mean T for Talatu, S for Sokoto, T for teacher.
Good morning, President. Good morning, Brekete family.
Your name, sir?
My name is Teslim Akoshili.
And
from Taj Bank.
Which department?
For Sharia non-compliance, risk, and product development.
Thank you. And she be not prepared to talk, Abby.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Good morning, ma.
My name is Antonia, your account officer.
Antonia, I'm not happy with you today. You know, say before if I see you see me today I go frown. My Brekete family diaspora account.
Yes, sir.
All my ambassadors complain. They say the money they go into the accounts. I was forced to make them use the GT account. Waiting happen.
Now because they don't get the offshore details, sir, the SWIFT details.
Now them suppose get, me suppose get give them.
We go give you, so you go give them, sir.
So apologize to the whole.
I sincerely apologize to all the Brekete family members in diaspora.
All over the world.
All over the world. We sincerely apologize from Taj Bank for the lack of sufficient details.
Thank you. Let's appreciate her for explaining. Yes. Any message from Taj Bank?
Ordinary President, first of all, myself, I join, apologize on behalf of her and on behalf of Taj Bank to the whole world.
It don't do.
Okay, well, thank God. Ordinary President, for us at Taj Bank, another Ogbonge product where we release for market, now what we call Moraba for traders. As you sabi say, our banking model now another kind of banking model we get direct touch with real economic activities. So for that kind of thing, we get presence for markets for Abuja.
Garki market, Wuse market.
Exactly, Gundu market. The last time he tell us say if you want to know our location, just look for the biggest Nigerian flag around in Abuja. You go know say our location be that. So this Moraba for traders, we specifically design them for traders for the markets because we know say traders they need to buy and sell. So for us,
what be the advantage?
Exactly, the advantage for this kind of product we say traders we need to buy commodities and sell go meet us at that bank. They go tell us what they want buy. So we go buy them, give them. We go tell them the exact price. We will buy them and the exact price. We will they sell them, give them.
And then they go sell now at their own profit.
Exactly. So
this is economic empowerment.
So ordinary president, you see that amount we will sell and give them, it no go increase by 1 kobo. So the advantage now stability and predictability of the returns. So now this kind way
we price no go dey fluctuate
at all. Once we don't buy and we don't sell and give them,
we give you 12 naira.
That is all. And we go generate payment schedule give them so they go see transparency day.
You go dey pay small.
Exactly. You go see how much you go pay, which date you go pay, and everything.
And you no go be after person don't pay small. You can't say because of the economic chaku the thing now you go pay 13 naira.
That one no dey. No hidden charges, no fluctuation of.
I beg give us phone number. Let's appreciate. Hi, no. Touch bag on a matter they sweet me for body. In fact, it they took me for liver.
Our phone number, our touch connect na 090 87 93 47 17. Make I take am again. 090 87 93 47 17.
I beg. I go one beg una. Make una come back tomorrow. Nigerians go need proper explanation on how. Because this na to raise capital for somebody will no get anybody, he no get anything. And the person is in business. Yes. Once you know which you go buy, where you go buy them, where you go sell them, they help you buy them with their money. They give you with small profit on top. You sell, you make money, you pay them back. Kai, Taj Bank, Taju. Let's appreciate them. On behalf of everybody waiting for Inside Open Air Studio, tomorrow we go do academy announcement and the rest. Casey, forgive me and other people. Una waiting. Bye.
Great Niger people, my name is Francis Duro. And make you not forget to listen to Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting. Chai! I remember when I did off my data up and down because I won't save up.